Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I'm taking a first impressions look at Metamorphosis, a game that is loosely based upon Franz Kafka's 1915 work, Die Verwandlung, The Metamorphosis, about a salesman named Gregor who turns into a giant disgusting insect and tries to live with it, before I believe getting killed by an apple yeeted at his head. In this, you also play as Gregor, but you are turned into a tiny insect. I've been on this menu for like 3 minutes and only now does it have lyrics. But yes, you're turned into a tiny insect and must try to find a way to correct your condition. But I guess there's also like a society of other insect men who have been turned into insects. It's funny how I was just talking about, not that long ago, in the Grounded first impressions, how there aren't really a lot of games that use the you are tiny in a large world kind of setup, and here comes another one. I didn't even know this game existed until the Steam demo thing that happened earlier this summer. And there was a demo for this, and now it's out before I even got around to looking at the demo.
Where am I? What's this painting? Right, I'm at Joseph's. What a night. Quite a celebration. Happy birthday, my friend. Though, one drink too many. I'll check with Joseph and then I'm off to work.
Based on his accent, I'd say that he is also still supposed to be German.
My poor head.
Plus, that JPEG outside the window kind of confirms what kind of view you would see in a German city. I can say that, because I've been to one. Dear Mr. Gregor, the key is in one of the drawers. Thanks, mysterious eye. A drawer opening tutorial.
Here it is.
Boy, look at the size of that key. Tab is a really weird key for reading something that's not already in your inventory. Anything else we can snoop on while we're in this guy's house?
That's odd. I've been many times at Joseph's, but I've never seen this corridor before.
This corridor, which is the only one.
Very familiar, though.
Okay, I was just curious if he's had anything to say about these ones. Who is this very poofy lady? Just, look at the size of those sleeves. She could wrap one of those sleeves around her head. That's how poofy they are. Why is he keeping all these photographs? Josef is really photogenic. We were young back then, and also giant insects. Are those like Halloween costumes? Joseph's first day at the bank. He's got spider legs coming out of his chest and a caterpillar on his head. My first day working as a salesman. I was such a worm back then. Back when I was Jim. Ew. It's one schnitzel I don't think you want to bite down on. We were young back then. We were going through our insect days. Josef lost his luggage, so we didn't make it aboard the caterpillar train. Last year's Oktoberfest, remember when the city was demolished by a giant insect? Those were good times. This is supposed to be a bit of a surrealist game, which is fitting for the works of Kafka. I'm not entirely familiar with them.
This room is bizarre.
You know, I haven't read a lot of them, though I would like to. This room's really bizarre. Also, I'm getting smaller. Douce mort. Double death?
If I don't go out soon, I'll be late for work.
He doesn't seem bothered by the fact that he's so small
Let's try
now.
it this way.
I have to get in bed so that I can get out of bed.
Another letter?
Dear Mr. Samsa, as things stand, the location of the key remains an unsolved mystery. Reaching the door handle might seem somewhat difficult, but we are confident you are up to the task. We hope you have what it takes to get to tower. Oh, I mean, I guess we already solved the task. So we still have to get to the door itself. So I think this is a bit of first-person platformer to an extent. Or at least, you know, the extent it takes to get where you need to go, not so much for collecting stuff. I like these metamorphosing paintings. Lady Moth. Who's this stern man that does not appear to be transforming? Me and my little grub.
A ventilation hole? How on earth do I fit in here? These aren't the legs I'm used to.
Oh no.
It sounds ludicrous, but can it be that I'm a bug?
Yep, there's our bug legs.
All right,
Space to jump.
Let's fight Josef and move on from there.
Hold to walk and move rotary object. Okay, so we can... I mean, that's kind of cool. I don't know really how we're sticking to it, but...
All right, focus. You don't want to fall from this high up.
Why are the chairs floating, though? I like the perspective on this, how there's kind of like a I don't want to say depth of field, because usually in games that just means it's blurry as shit, but there is definitely a depth going on with the way the environment... It's almost like a little bit of a fisheye lens going on. Also, I like that the legs actually have their own...
I think there's something...
Something where? Try not to sneeze in the mic. There is a letter on the table. I guess this just shows you an overview of here's places you want to try to get to. So we use our bug legs. I think you can also stick to walls. I believe I read that. Boy, we can really cook. It helps having an extra 4 legs. Oh. I don't think we would die from that. Most insects are not heavy enough to die from a fall like that. Okay. That was fine. There was another game like this, where you were turned into a cockroach. Bad Mojo. I wonder if anyone's familiar with that one. I might check that out after this, just because it is a similar theme, except there you're turned into a cockroach by voodoo, and have to explore your disgusting apartment.
Almost. Made it.
What's this? Dread. Is that mustard?
Sticky, oh.
Oh, okay. I can climb when I have sticky feet? I don't know how that works. Oh, right click. Herodot, historian. So we can't always walk on surfaces, even though we have bug feet. It's also weird because it uses up a meter, so it like doesn't run out until you're actually using it. I should read the letter. I like that it also shows a trail of how you got here. There's like a mystical sparkling sound coming from right here. Okay, we can stand on the letter to read it. Dear Mr. Samsa, as we realize in what a sorry state you currently find yourself in, we'd like to offer you an opportunity to come and work with us at the tower. In order to start your recruitment process, please follow our symbol.
What in the...
Oh no, I'm sinking into the page. Into the strange world of Metamorphosis. I guess we've fallen through a bit of a rabbit hole here.
Am I actually in the letter?
I can see what they meant about the surreal parts.
Dear Gregor,
What? How do they know my name?
I mean, they are the letter that had your name on it.
did you transform into a bug in your bed? Are you feeling uncomfortable in your new skin, or rather, exoskeleton? Everything seems unfamiliar and bizarre. Wondering if this is all just a bad dream? Relax. Everything is fine.
Fine? This is fine?
Frustrated bug sounds. Oh boy. Into the drink.
Did you You are not the only one. There are more people like you who change into insects, but pulled through and even found a job.
But I had a job. I liked it. Well, sort of.
Nothing will give you perspective on how much you hate your life, like becoming an insect.
All thanks to Tower.
They have burnt that tower.
Tower is a modern office space offering honest, highly paid work to people turned into bugs. At Tower, you'll soak up specialist skills, acquaint yourself with amicable arthropod associates, obtain opportunities for occupational augmentation, and discover a different destiny for yourself. For
The
best
weirdest
of
hiring
things,
process ever.
Restoration back to human form.
I knew what way to fix.
I love that he's just struggling more and more with his bug voice. Alright, I think we're back in a somewhat realistic world. I think he's just descended entirely into bug voice. Josef K. Financier Reditel. I hit that ramp with a little bit too much force. Is he a thief? Oh, look how big his lips are. Okay, alarm clock. So I believe there is an aspect of this where we're supposed to be kind of helping our friend as best we can in bug form. Which, I think Bad Mojo also had something like that. You're helping your friend or like your landlord or something. Are we turning the fan off so the white noise will not keep him asleep? Nothing back there. I guess maybe we turned it off so we can get up there? We don't really have anything sticky. Aha, there we go.
Who is this?
Wake up.
Who are you?
Wakey wakey.
Call?
Eggs and breaky in.
Yes, Anna should bring my breakfast.
I'm afraid that won't be possible.
What do you mean, not possible? Preposterous, unprecedented, this is unheard of. And who then are you exactly?
Were you expecting someone?
On the contrary, I demand to know who you are. And is there someone behind the door?
You seem excited.
For sure I am. Does Miss Grubach know about this incident? I can't imagine this is acceptable for her. And who is in Frau Bürstner's room?
Do you know Miss Bursner well?
She is my neighbor, of course I know her.
The more he drank,
I
the
don't
more
see how
ambitious the
any
bland
of
became.
your concern.
I stopped him when he started to talk
Just
about taking over the
curious.
Trans-Siberian Railway.
How well?
We are simply acquaintances.
More
But why
zest.
does that interest you? Has she done anything wrong?
Why would she have done anything wrong?
I have no idea. You tell me. Enough of this chicanery. Are you the police? Is Frau Bürstner in some kind of trouble?
Why would she be in trouble?
I don't know. You come in. Ask about her.
What makes you think it's about her?
Well, it's certainly not about me. Now, is it? You are the police.
Were you expecting the police?
No. No, I wasn't expecting anybody. Least of all you, whoever you are.
The guy is extremely
I have to
shifty.
call Miss Grubach.
Why do you need Miss Grubach?
You just keep asking questions, don't you? Well, listen. You don't deny anything and you don't affirm anything. You just stand there and stare at me.
It's kind of creepy, really.
What's your name and your function?
Why do you need to know my name?
Actually, you're right. I don't want to know your name. Why am I even speaking to you? Miss Grubach!
She cannot come at this time.
Oh, she can come at this time. It's
She can come at any time I want her to.
How long have you been living here?
long enough. But this situation is new to me. I won't say another word until I see the supervisor.
Why do you need to see the supervisor?
Really need someone more intelligent to talk to.
What's going on over here? This looks bonus. Okay. I broke it. Release the bug energies within. You'll have to get past me. A talking bug. What's so weird about it? Nothing, I suppose. Are you going to tower? I am. Do you know how to get there? I was just on my way, but I can't make it any further. I'm starving. I'm very sorry. Please help me, will you? Clicks mandibles menacingly. I have an apple. Why don't you eat it then? The way to the apple is flooded. What am I supposed to do about it? Close the valve. It's behind a book on top of the cupboard. I will be able to pass through then. Why don't you go and close it yourself? Too hungry to move a muscle. Behind Ulysses. Well, that was less menacing than I thought. Still have weirdly hand-like claws. Alright, so obviously we can't swim because we already got a death image of drowning. Okay, we got the sticky. Now we can sticky our way up here. Oh boy. Gotta be like a xenomorph crawling on the walls at high speeds. Because, I mean, there's two different ways games kind of portray that. There's the Alien versus Predator way, where it does just switch the camera as you move around, which is kind of disorienting. And then there's the Natural Selection 2 way, where even when you're crawling on the walls or the ceiling and your actual model is upside down, your camera still stays relative to the ground. Though I do think I like the disorienting one more, just because it's more fitting and feels more like you're actually crawling on the walls. Ulysses. Can I not climb on glass? No, seems like even sticky is not good enough for glass. What is this? Just sitting on top of the book. Is it a piece of chalk? An eraser, maybe? Do I need to knock this book over? Or can I just kind of... That looks pretty far to jump. Unless... I can... Oh! Alright. I need enough icky sticky to get all the way up there. Actually, I think I can just... stick my way up this book. Just need to make sure not to accidentally crawl on the ceiling.
Nothing happens by itself, Mr. K.
Oh, give me a break.
This guy's still in here harassing him.
Who's there? Let's see.
Wouldn't you rather just stay here?
I want neither to stay here nor to talk to you.
I didn't mean anything wrong.
There's something very wrong with that guy's face.
Tell you to stay in your room.
I demand to talk to Miss Grubach this instant.
That won't be possible.
What do you mean not possible? I want to speak with my landlady.
No,
I don't want to fall down there.
you can't leave.
Ever.
You are arrested.
Oh. Yes, it sure looks that way. Somebody must have made a false accusation. I don't see any other explanation. I'll get my papers. Preposterous.
Oh, I wanted to climb on his hand. With this marmalade all over our feet. Because you know how the German people love
I
marmalade.
seem not to be able to find my wallet. It might have been stolen from me.
That would be most unfortunate.
Indeed. How about you investigate that while you're here?
Our sole job was to look after you until the arrival of our supervisor. On the other, you should really calm down.
I'm a very calm man.
I'm very glad to hear that, Mr. K.
Kind of skip some of this by just using the
Under
sticky.
arrest. And above all, in such a way.
Do you think we know anything about the proceedings of your case? We hardly know one end of the identity document from the other.
The dialogue is a little awkward.
Officials tasked with watching over you for the next few hours. That's all we are. But we understand that before making any arrest, the
trying to
high authorities
stick to that bottle.
we serve make sure they're well informed of the case and the accused.
Can I?
Tell me, then, for what crime am I supposed to be under arrest?
I can't, because I'd be upside down. Come
Come
on. Oh god, I'm just falling more and more.
Proceedings are underway, and you'll be told everything, all in good time.
Ah, Jesus.
I'm already breaking
Come on.
the rules being so polite with you. I hope that only Franz can hear this. He too is much more polite than he ought to be. Quite frankly,
Normally, we're supposed to be very rude to you.
Continues. You have nothing to fear, Mr. K.
Tell me truthfully, what sort of people are you? To what authority do you belong? Is this not a country of law and order?
So I think that locked it in
wait.
place. Yeah,
I
okay.
see. This must be all in jest.
So we can't run all the way up.
I could laugh in your face right now, and it would turn out to be a joke. A birthday joke from my colleagues at the bank. It's unthinkable. Is it some kind of mistake? If it's a joke,
I have to
I'll
hope
sure
that the
be
lip
part of
syncing
it.
is for the German audio, because otherwise it's just really bad.
No joke, Mr. K. Nor can there be any question about there being a mistake. As far
God damn
as
it.
I know, the judicial authorities don't search for guilt within society. Rather, it's guilt itself that attracts their attention. That's
There we
when
go.
the guardians
tricky
of
one.
the law, are sent out. That's the law.
Alright.
Would there be any
So now where are we going?
mistake?
I don't know this law.
All the worse for you, then.
I think it's a law which is existing only in your heads.
Yet you are to feel its long arm.
I think this is also based on another Franz Kafka story. What's going on with him?
Big mistake.
It's just about a big ridiculous court
You
proceeding.
politely and you don't seem to appreciate
Forget what the name is, though.
Maybe.
Okay, there's Ulysses.
Unlike you, we are still free, and that is no small advantage.
Take me to your supervisor as soon as he asks it.
Is that insulation foam? Or is that mold? Alright. Show off that pipe. And now we should be able to go down it. But what's up it? Oh, no. It doesn't let me go up the pipe. Follow the checkpoints.
He'd have you thrashed. And that is where
There, you happy? Scrumptious. You go to the tower with me now. It's exhausting eating an apple. I'm afraid I'll have to lie down for a bit when I'm done. Well, bon appetit. Bone apple tit.
it is better to hand your personal belongings.
I mean, we could have ate some of that apple too. Who flushes an entire apple down the drain? Alright. I guess I have no choice but to go inside this pipe, into the mushroom zone. The hell was that? They did say follow the mark, so clearly this is the path we're supposed to take. Hopefully the sigils will mark out the path to the tower. But yeah, I like that it gives you the whole overview of the area when you do that. You can even move the camera. which is handy when you're like, I don't really know where to go. I don't have any more goop either, so I can't just jump up there. Or can I? Nope. Oh, that's water. Let's scoot across here, though, using our very light bug body. I do like how much speed you can really get going on a flat surface. You can really skitter. Skitter scatter, let's get at her. Oh. Are we going up? I don't think I can jump that high. Let's see. How do I increase my ups game? Can I get up here? Can I get up here? Nope. Don't think I can get high enough to get on that mushroom. What about up here? That almost looked like a path. Oh, I can kind of... Probably not the way to go, but I can kind of jank along the wall. I mean, it worked out, so maybe that was the way to go. What's that sound again? I don't know what that designates. One of these things. What are those things? No idea. I was hoping before we end this, we can get to the Bug Town. There's another bug man. What nonsense did my husband tell you? Your husband? Yes, Siegfried. He's just outside. We didn't meet. He keeps complaining about his health. Blames this fan. I need to find a passageway to the tower. So Josef's box? Last time I checked, it was under the bed. Go up through the fan and you should be able to reach it. So the fan can be turned off. Of course it can. Why won't Siegfried just do it then? Because he'd have to find a new excuse for his clumsiness and the disarray in documents. So that's how it is. They sent him down here from tower for a reason. Go ahead, turn off the fan. So they both turned into bugs then? Also, I'm wondering if we also look like that. If that's the general person turned into bug form. Or if we'll meet different bugs with different traits. A lot of sticky in here. Someone's got like a nice little home in here. Okay, so stick our way up here. And then we want to climb up this wire. I like that we're actually, you know, just kind of pathing with whatever we can instead of it feeling like it's just made specifically for us to path. You know, wire here, piece of wood there. Anything that'll get us where we're going. Just like a bug, which will use any kind of path they can find. Alright, well, we should probably wrap up in this next area, since otherwise I'll just kind of keep going. It's interesting, this game. It's definitely an unusual kind of setting, and I think that makes up for the fact that it seems a little unpolished and maybe a little simple in what we actually have to do.
How long can they drag on?
Cases like this. For a very long time, naturally.
Quick death, insecticide, and deodorant.
Sale, but it would only be a small sum.
And its size is not determined by the size of the set.
Dear Mr. K, this is a potent insecticide imported directly from Baden. This doesn't get rid of those little abhorrent insects. I don't know what will. Your landlady Grubach.
Who are the ones who want to drive?
God forbid!
He's already getting personal about being a bug.
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm done speaking with you. A few words with someone on my level will make things incomparably clearer than the longest conversation with you two.
That's what this deadly fog is, then? I'm hearing a faint dog. Oh, I used up all my liquid. Okay. I thought there was something shiny over there. It's just a hole. You can also kind of jump up slopes like that without needing to be sticky.
And my box. Ah, inside I should have... Oh, where is it?
Did he see me and just put me up here? Like, yeah, you'll be fine up there.
Ha! A bicycle license. I guess by the seriousness of this affair, a bicycle license should be enough. Enough for what?
Do you have to have a bicycle license in Germany?
These are my documents. Now show me yours. And the arrest warrant.
I showed you mine, now you show me yours.
Why can't you simply understand your position and stop irritating us with all these pointless questions?
This must be some kind of prank. I won't say another word until I see.
So where is this oh, it's that box. I'm like trying to get back up where we already were.
I clearly need someone more intelligent to talk to.
Oh no, we're gonna be trapped in the box! But it will secretly transport us to somewhere else. Paths are forged by walking. That's the story of my life. Walk everywhere. Alright. Well, as we descend deeper into the life of a man turned into a bug, I think it's a good place to wrap up. Like I said, I think this is interesting in just that it's a generally weird kind of setting and slightly surreal. And I'm quite curious to see where Gregor ends up, so I am going to keep playing this. But I think that'll do it for now. So, I've been Shadefire, this is Metamorphosis, and it's pretty cool. A little jank, a little unpolished, but aside from that, I still think it's worth checking out. And maybe we will check out Bad Mojo after all, since it is on Steam for like $5. So, maybe look forward to that if you're down with running around as a cockroach. But until then, take care everyone.